Welcome back, basketball fans. Today we dive deep into the 2025-26 NCAA Women's Basketball Season Preview, focusing on the University of Connecticut Huskies and their star guard, Azzi Fudd. After a thrilling 2024-25 season capped by a national championship, the big question is, can Azzi Fudd lead UConn to back-to-back titles? Let's break down the story, the roster, and what to expect from the Huskies next season. Fudd enters the 2025-26 season as a senior guard for the University of Connecticut Huskies, standing 5'11" and hailing from Arlington, Virginia. Over her collegiate career, she has developed into one of the most lethal perimeter threats in women's college basketball, combining sharp shooting, athleticism, and leadership on the court. In the 2024-25 championship-winning season, Fudd appeared in 34 games, starting 30, and averaged 13.6 points per game while logging 26.5 minutes per contest. She led the Huskies with an impressive 43.6% shooting accuracy from three-point range, showcasing her elite ability to stretch defenses and create scoring opportunities not only for herself, but also for her teammates. Her overall shooting efficiency was remarkable, with a field goal percentage of 47.4% and a free throw percentage exceeding 91%, underscoring her reliability in clutch moments. Beyond scoring, she contributed 2.0 rebounds and 1.8 assists per game, demonstrating a well-rounded game that impacts multiple facets of play. Fudd's performance in the 2025 NCAA tournament further elevated her status as a clutch performer. Over 6 tournament games, she increased her scoring average to 17.5 points per game, while playing nearly 32 minutes per contest. This uptick in production during high-stakes games highlights her ability to rise to the occasion when it matters most. Her career trajectory has been marked by resilience and growth. Despite suffering an ACL injury in 2023, Fudd returned stronger, refining her shooting mechanics and expanding her offensive repertoire. Her career averages reflect consistent excellence. Over 76 games, she has averaged 13.3 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 1.6 assists per game, with a solid 40.7% three-point shooting clip and an outstanding 91% free throw conversion rate. Coach Geno Auriemma has often praised Fudd's work ethic and basketball IQ, emphasizing her critical role as the team's primary offensive weapon and floor general moving forward. With the departure of Paige Bueckers to the professional ranks, the Huskies will rely heavily on Fudd's leadership and scoring prowess to maintain their championship caliber. In summary, Azzi Fudd is not just a prolific scorer. She is the heartbeat of the UConn offense. Her shooting efficiency, tournament poise, and ability to facilitate make her the ideal candidate to lead the Huskies in their quest for back-to-back national titles in the 2025-26 season. Her health, consistency, and leadership will be the defining factors in whether UConn can repeat as champions. Fudd's journey through college basketball has been a compelling blend of brilliance and resilience. Despite facing significant adversity, including a major ACL tear in 2023 that sidelined her for a substantial period, Azzi has consistently demonstrated her elite talent and determination to return stronger. Last season, she averaged approximately 13 points per game while shooting an outstanding 45.3% from beyond the arc, an elite mark that places her among the nation's top sharpshooters. Her ability to consistently knock down three-pointers stretches defenses and opens up the floor for her teammates, making her a critical offensive weapon for UConn. Beyond her scoring prowess, Azzi's skill set extends to ball handling and playmaking, allowing her to effectively lead the Huskies' offense. She is not just a scorer, but a floor general who can dictate the tempo and make smart decisions under pressure. This versatility will be vital as UConn navigates the 2025-26 season without Paige Bueckers, the team's former star and emotional leader. Coach Geno Auriemma has publicly expressed high expectations for Azzi's final collegiate season. He envisions her taking on an even greater leadership role, emphasizing that if she remains healthy, she has the potential to control the pace of games and be the central figure in UConn's championship pursuit. Auriemma's confidence in Azzi underscores her importance not only as a scorer, but as the team's strategic anchor on the court. Azzi herself has set ambitious goals for the upcoming season. She aims to earn All-America honors and to lead the Huskies to another national championship, boldly stating, "Next year is the year." This mindset reflects her competitive drive and commitment to elevating her game to new heights. while losing Paige Bueckers is undeniably a significant blow to the Huskies, given Bueckers' scoring, playmaking, and leadership. The team returns other key contributors who will help shoulder the load. Sarah Strong, a freshman phenom last season, emerged as a versatile and impactful player, earning spots on the WBCA All-American and Final Four All-Tournament teams. Strong's ability to score, rebound, and facilitate makes her a natural co-leader alongside AZ. Moreover, the Huskies have bolstered their roster with promising newcomers and transfers aimed at strengthening their interior presence and overall depth. Freshmen like Kellis Fisher and Blanca Quinones bring athleticism and shooting ability, while transfers such as Kaylee Heckel add experience and versatility in the backcourt. This infusion of talent provides Coach Auriemma with more options and flexibility to adapt to different opponents and game situations. Ultimately, the team's success in 2025-26 will hinge on how effectively AZ can elevate her leadership and performance, inspiring her teammates and consistently delivering in clutch moments. Equally important will be how the supporting cast steps up to fill the void left by departing stars, contributing on both ends of the floor. The coaching staff's ability to integrate new players and manage rotations will also be critical in navigating this transition period and maintaining UConn's status as a national powerhouse. In summary, the 2025-26 Huskies will rely heavily on AZ's health, skill, and leadership to guide them through a challenging but promising season. With a talented supporting cast and a championship pedigree, UConn remains firmly in the conversation for back-to-back national titles. If AZ can continue to shine and inspire her team as the undisputed leader of the Huskies, after overcoming significant injury setbacks earlier in her career, Fudd's ability to stay healthy will be paramount. Her scoring, playmaking, and leadership on the court will set the tone for UConn's offense and overall team morale. Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see if she can elevate her game to new heights and consistently deliver in high-pressure situations. Another major storyline revolves around how UConn integrates new talent and adjusts its tactics following the departure of Paige Bueckers. Bueckers was not only a prolific scorer, but also the emotional and strategic leader of the team. Replacing her impact requires both smart coaching and the emergence of new leaders. The Huskies coaching staff, led by Geno Auriemma, will need to develop a system that maximizes the strengths of returning players and newcomers alike, balancing offensive creativity with defensive discipline. The development of players like Sarah Strong, who showed immense promise last season, will also be key. Strong's ability to contribute on both ends of the floor, scoring, rebounding, and defending, makes her a vital piece of the puzzle. Additionally, the newcomers and transfers brought in to bolster the roster will need to quickly adapt to the UConn system and contribute meaningful minutes. Their growth and chemistry with the veterans will heavily influence the team's depth and resilience over the long season. Coach Geno Auriemma's strategies to keep UConn at the pinnacle of women's college basketball amid rising competition cannot be overlooked. Other programs such as South Carolina, UCLA, and Stanford continue to strengthen, making the national championship race more competitive than ever. Auriemma's ability to innovate tactically, manage player rotations, and maintain team focus will be instrumental in sustaining UConn's championship pedigree. If Azzi Fudd can maintain her health and elevate her performance, UConn has a legitimate and realistic shot at repeating as national champions. Her return is truly the cornerstone of the Huskies' 2025-26 campaign. Her leadership, skill, and determination will be tested as she aims to guide UConn to back-to-back titles, a feat that would further cement her legacy and the program's dominance. In summary, the 2025-26 season promises to be a fascinating chapter in UConn women's basketball history. With Fudd leading the charge, a strong supporting cast ready to step up, and a coaching staff renowned for excellence, the Huskies remain one of the top contenders in the NCAA landscape. The journey to a second consecutive national championship will be challenging, but the pieces are in place for UConn to make a deep run. Thank you for watching this season preview. For more in-depth analysis, player updates, and game breakdowns throughout the NCAA basketball season, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Stay tuned for all the latest on college hoops.